Hello Libra, welcome, and I'm Trace, and I'm bringing you your next 2 weeks of July's messages, taking you to the end of July. So let's see what's coming in. I'm going to put a nice focus card for you here. I'm going to use some Oracle, I'm going to use some Tarot just to see what's coming in for you, Libra. What is your focus for the last 2 weeks of July? That one wants to talk to you, and it's got, what is your honest truth? What's your honest truth? Oh, I love this. Now you've got this beautiful blue energy, which is your throat chakra. You've got a little bit of green at the bottom, which could be your heart chakra as well. And it's card number 20. In this deck, they sort of relate to the tarot, and this is the judgment card. So what this is saying to you is, have you been asleep for a little bit too long? Has there been something in your life that you've been quietly putting on the back burner and not really speaking your truth about it or living your truth about it? And being an air sign, Libra, you know, you are quite in your mind. A lot of people don't know what you're thinking. Perhaps you don't even share that. But this is saying you need to be honest with yourself now. Now, we've got Mercury going direct on the 23rd, which helps you find the right words, which you can speak your mind without worrying about saying the wrong thing. So the right things will come through your chakra. The right things will come through your heart as well. So say, you know, this is what I need. So perhaps plan a nice romantic evening with your partner. Plan something special for yourself so that you can speak your truth. Perhaps there's been something in your life that has been keeping you back a bit. Perhaps you haven't been quite honest with those people around you just to keep the peace. You know what it's like. You've got 1,000 tabs open at once, Libra, and nobody knows what's going on in your mind. Nobody knows what's happening for you. And you're just wanting to perhaps say it, but you're so worried that it's going to offend somebody, or perhaps it's going to be the wrong words. And Spirit is saying to you now, what is your honest truth? And when you come from a place of heart and you come and you say it out and you speak it out, you understand that the other person will receive it well. So let's see how your other cards speak around this for you. How do you bring this into your life? What is coming up for you? What's next for you, Libra? What is next for you? And I feel that there's a nice shift coming for you here. It really feels that you can be comfortable and positive now with this change. It feels like it's going to be easier for you right now to feel alive and maybe even have some breakthroughs in your life. So let's see what's coming through here, Libra. And we can see what's coming through. You've got financial material change and financial material changes. This is the 5 of Pentacles, and you've got the Justice card, which is number 11, and it says balance. So perhaps you have been really keeping to yourself and just putting your head down and working as hard as you can. And you know, the 5 of Pentacles is usually a card to say you're feeling a little bit out in the cold. You've physically been doing so much on your own, perhaps even in your family. Perhaps your head has been down and you've just been doing what you need to be doing. You've just been bringing in the money into the home, doing your bit in your family. You know, your portion has been coming in, and perhaps you haven't been seen. Perhaps that breakthrough that I felt early on has been feeling like you're a little bit exhausted and not able to say something to somebody, and perhaps even not being honest with the truth of your life, and feeling the weight of the world a little bit. So with this release that's coming now, it's saying to you financial material changes. Now the 5 of Pentacles is usually about change. And this theme for the next 2 weeks cosmically feels like it's choosing to heal your life one step at a time. Change never stops. So you can have ups and downs with your material world. But I think if you recognize it and you make friends with it, you can be more honest with your truth and how much you actually need in your life. Do you need to earn such a big salary? Could you not cut down somewhere in your life? Do you really need to have all those material items, or is there something, maybe a subscription that you can cancel that you're not using that is getting wasted? So this is just a card to say to you, those changes are much more clearer when you take time to be truthful and honest about it. And I think this retrograde that's coming to an end now on the 23rd helps you to maybe bring what's been in turmoil a little bit brighter for you, maybe a more organized energy, and maybe allow you to confidently plan something better that's been on the back burner. So you won't feel so unsafe in your own skin, or you might not feel like you've been not heard. Perhaps you're feeling a little bit unseen. And now all of a sudden you've got these rich possibilities coming through, and that's how you can balance yourself off. Now this is your card, Libra. The balance card, the justice card, is your card. It's a card to say to you that you can't function on either side of that. You need to feel your center. And you know, there's a lot of problems around the world about technology, and I feel that very strongly in your reading, that perhaps there's been almost like a closing down of technology changing for you. You know, there's all these financial worries because you have, maybe your job is going to be made redundant. Perhaps there's a change in AI, or the way that your company is formed you as a person, as your function in your company, and that is for you to now reinvent yourself so that you can find yourself into a much better position to support you, this energy. So there's a lot of shifting happening around us because of all these planets in retrograde, but this technology that's around us is very off-balancing for us. So stay aware and don't use your ability to think for yourself, even though we have all this ability around us, the calculators, the technology that is just at a fingerprint away. Don't use that ability. Trust your own judgment and trust your own balance and how you can get through this. Because I think when you understand that the exhaustion and the fighting of this technology, or the fighting of change, when change happens, you don't really trust your honest truth. But when you acknowledge it and you say to yourself, okay, I'm exhausted and foggy and overly sensitive about something that I can release, that no longer serves me, I can now move, I can have a relief in my communication, I can make decisions differently. And we've got Leo season coming in now, which is all about that confidence, that self-expression, and using those energies to bring yourself back to that balance. Yes, that balance, that's all it is coming to. So Libra, it's a big message for you, this. I think it's a big message. Let's see what your other cards have to say. I feel so much lighter with your readings. There have been quite a few readings that have come through for you, Libra, that have been quite challenging all the time, to say that, you know, you've I'm actually going to leave that there and read it now. Perhaps there's been almost like an impossibility feeling inside of you, almost like a fear inside of you because of the imbalances. But now, because you're aware of it, because you know what your honest truth is, you can feel safe and familiar back in your own world and become comfortable about the change. And life feels a little bit more easier for you. It's almost like a lifting veil above you. So let's see what your angels are saying for you today. Now, there's one here that came out. It said yoga and exercise are essential for your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. Now, I felt this. I felt that you needed to ground yourself back and you know, find a beach or a forest or a public garden that you can go, and even your favorite crystals, just take them with you. Maybe just walk a little labyrinth around your garden. And I feel that is what Spirit is giving you here, to get back to your truth. Take some time out. The material and financial world will keep on going on around you. That's never going to stop. So you can't go, oh no, I need to finish that project and then find my balance. That's not what Spirit is saying to you. The Spirit is saying to you, find that balance in your life for right now. And then you take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. Isn't that awesome? That fits so much in with your truth here. Oh, Libra, I'm loving that. So let's choose your last card here, your Angel Whispers card. What else does Libra need to hear right now? And you have the beauty in nature can be the answer to what you seek. Reconnect now. That is awesome. I'm actually going to draw another one. Let's see what else is coming in. I think those two flipped over, so let's put them back. Libra. What else is Libra needing to hear right now? And you are being guided by unseen forces. Have faith that all is well. All is well, Libra. Everything is going to be okay. Loving that for you. Take care, and I'll chat to you soon, Libra.